What inspired me? Well, the book's over in the corner behind me. My co-authors and myself wrote the book, The Rock Crusher, and it is a flow-based model for backlog management. What we find, and in the work we were doing coming up with the book, is so many organizations manage backlogs poorly. And we'll talk about some examples of that. But one that springs to mind was an organization I went into where um, they had, for a single product, over 2,000 items in this huge backlog, some of which were more than 7 years old. And none of those were going to be built, but nobody had the organizational courage, authority to turn around and just say, no, draw the line, cut it off. So that was part of why we wrote the book. And this is the message I want to bring to the community is how do we manage backlogs effectively? And the metaphor of the rock crusher is what was very deliberately chosen. In my case, it was thinking about the kimberlite diamond fields where diamonds are encased in huge chunks of rock, and you have to break them apart, and somewhere in there is a gem. Well, that's often what's the case with the ideas that get thrown at us in product backlogs. There's a lot of stuff that is overburdened that shouldn't be there, but inside there are these key gems, and the rock crusher is a way to find the gems. So what they're going to be able to get out of coming to this session will identify the elements, what makes up the rock crusher. We'll talk a lot about the importance of that waste gate. How do we discard that overburden? We'll look at techniques to validate ideas at various levels of granularity. And the rock crusher is a funnel. And as we come further and further down the funnel, we're going from these big chunks to small, ultimately gemstones that will run through the thin pipe and be delivered. And why turbulence is necessary and important at the top of the backlog. It's a source of value, it's not a source of disruption. And I hope we'll have some fun together. So for me, having been at a number of Agile on the Beach events in New Zealand, it's one of the best conferences I ever get the opportunity to attend. It's truly a community event by the community, for the community. The engagement, the people, the environment, of course. The last time I was able to attend, we were on the beach in Mount Wanganui, so right on the beachfront. Taupo is going to be another beachfront environment. Really looking forward to that. But it's the engagement, it's the people, it's the learning, it's everything that makes the Agile New Zealand community really great to be a part of. And I would encourage anyone who's thinking about it that this is just 3 days of deep investment that's going to make a huge difference and truly going to be fun together.
Wow, fantastic. Yes, I I felt the same. Um, I don't know why. It's very different conference from
Mm.
those that you attend to a hotel or I don't know. It's